Today's horoscope, Virgo April 13th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. A full moon brings money matters, talents, self-worth, comfort, and values into sharp focus, as it occurs in your solar house. Emotions run high around any full moon, so take your time before making any important decisions, but pay attention to what comes to light. This full moon can bring new information, a turning point, or a culmination surrounding a practical, ownership, business, or financial matter. Do your best to get on top of your finances and aim to show your abilities as best as possible. Because it falls along an axis related to talents, resources, and intimate relationships, and new feelings or discoveries may revolve around these things. There can be a settlement of money or attention to something that you owe. Also today, the ruler of this sector of your solar chart, Venus ends its 6-week retrograde cycle. In the weeks ahead, you'll see changes in forward moving in your relationships or with your projects and money/resources. As the moon dances through the sky, she visits all zodiac signs throughout her lunar cycle. Soon, she will venture into the halls of Libra. This means you'll be feeling eager to surround yourself with beautiful aesthetics, pleasant scents, and peace. Relationships, teamwork, and interaction will also be highlighted when she visits the zodiac sign of the scales. Anything and everything related to sensuality and beauty is favored, so use Luna's light and energy to build the life of your dreams. She will encourage you to embrace the artistic side of your heart and connect intimately with others. What do you have to show for your hard work? October 2024 may have challenged you to create more security and stability. Since then, you could have worked tirelessly to make and save more money. Your relationship with money could have changed if you wanted to improve your financial literacy. As a result, this could have impacted how you view yourself and what you bring to the table as a professional. Hopefully, you will see a notable difference under a full moon in Libra, especially in your professional commitment and partnerships, when Venus stations direct in Pisces shortly after. A great deal of emotional energy is at hand due to today's planetary positions, and no one will feel it more poignantly than you. Your natural inclination to take care of others is tapped by this placement, and your emotional attachment to people close to you will grow more intense during these few days. To help some of the intense energy dissipate, make it a point to get some exercise every day, preferably in the morning. This can be a wonderful day for you to have some fun. The vibration that's happening will bring the perfect environment to head out. If you can, round up your family, especially your children if you have any, and take in an event. When is the last time you visited the zoo or enjoyed an afternoon matinee? Later this evening, you may be in the mood for a little romance. Set up some time with that special person. With the moon already in your income sector ahead of tomorrow's full moon but yet to clash with the sun in your financial sector, both sides are marshalling their support teams in order to use this as an opportunity rather than a challenge. At the same time that a friendly aspect between Juno, the queen of commitment, and Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams in your financial sector, peaks, the moon is connecting with planets on the job and career fronts. By the time the sun and moon clash tomorrow, it won't take much to turn any financial tension this might create into motivation on both sides of the financial fence. A day after the moon left Virgo and ended its transit across the lunar nodes and their policing of a balance between your own and your relationship needs, still not up to speed after a retrograde phase, Mercury is taking his time. This has reduced the pressure and in his final days in your relationship sector, and as the planet of communication, Mercury is using this to get the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. Today marks a powerful shift in the skies, a culmination, a release, and the promise of something softer and more balanced ahead. Under the luminous glow of the full moon in Libra, a 6-month cycle draws to a close. This is a moment of cosmic reflection, where the energy of Libra gently invites us to restore harmony, seek fairness, and realign ourselves with our inner truth. If you've been navigating imbalance in any area of your life, relationships, work, or even your inner world, this full moon may shine a light on what needs to be rebalanced. Libra, ruled by Venus, reminds us that life is not just about action and achievement, but also about beauty, diplomacy, and connection. This lunation encourages us to pause and assess the give and take in our lives. Are your relationships mutually supportive? Are you giving yourself the same compassion and kindness you so readily offer others? These are questions worth sitting with today. Adding to this celestial shift, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and value, stations direct in dreamy Pisces later this evening. Venus has been moving in retrograde motion, causing many of us to reflect on matters of the heart, our aesthetic tastes, and even financial patterns. Now, as Venus begins her forward movement once again, there's a sense of renewal. Like waking up from a beautiful, strange dream, you may suddenly see your desires more clearly and feel more confident about moving toward what you truly value. Whether it's love, self-worth, or creative inspiration, you might feel luckier, softer, and more in tune with your natural rhythm. This combination of the full moon and Venus turning direct offers a rare chance to close one chapter with grace and begin another with hope. Emotionally, however, this day could still stir the waters. If you find yourself reacting strongly to something someone says or even to your own inner critic, try to respond with grace rather than react impulsively. It's natural to feel a bit sensitive under the influence of a full moon, especially one ruled by the air element of Libra, which governs thoughts, communication, and relationships. If you find yourself feeling misunderstood or even slightly provoked, it may be best to take a step back. Breathe. Reflect. Choose your words with intention rather than letting a fleeting emotion take the lead. Have you ever noticed how one small comment, taken the wrong way, can shift your whole mood? Today is a reminder to keep perspective. Not every moment requires a reaction. Sometimes the best thing you can do is take care of yourself and wait until your emotions settle before responding. Lean into your circle of friends or loved ones who understand your moods and know how to support you without judgment. A good laugh, a heartfelt chat, or simply being in the presence of someone who makes you feel at ease can work wonders. Today also presents a beautiful opportunity to make new connections or strengthen the bonds you already cherish. When you're in a good mood, your energy uplifts everyone around you, and that kind of light is contagious. Romantic connections can feel especially warm and genuine today. If you're in a relationship, this is a wonderful time to express your appreciation for your partner and deepen your emotional connection. Even the smallest gestures, a kind word, a shared memory, a moment of tenderness can carry extra weight and meaning now. For those who are single, don't be surprised if you feel more open and receptive to love. Venus's direct motion can spark confidence and bring new possibilities into your orbit. On a practical note, while finances might not be the most exciting subject, they deserve a bit of your attention. This is a perfect day to take care of lingering tasks, get your budget in order, or finally organize those important documents you've been putting off. As you bring structure to your financial life, you may be surprised by the peace of mind that follows. When you gain clarity in this area, it ripples out into other parts of your life. Once the business of the day is done, consider making space for stillness. Deep healing and clarity often arise not in the noise of the outside world, but in the quiet of your own company. Create a calming space, dim the lights, light a candle, turn on music that soothes your spirit, and simply allow yourself to be. Whether you meditate, journal, or simply lie in silence, give yourself permission to unplug from the demands of the world and return to your center. This full moon is not just about endings. It is also about making peace with the past, with yourself, and with others. It's a time to let go of what no longer fits and to open up to what feels balanced, beautiful, and true. Have you felt the emotional waves building over the past few days? Is there a situation or relationship that you're ready to approach with new perspective or grace? I invite you to reflect and, if you feel comfortable, share your experience. Your story may help someone else feel seen. Together, let's continue growing, healing, and finding peace in the ever-changing rhythm of the cosmos.